Hey guys, and welcome back to AI War. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to head down to Pizza, Tarek, Fizz, Fires Mount Doom, get an advanced factory. It's a very basic plan today, but it's one that I think is going to work. I feel good things about this plan. So, first, I guess to do that we need to go to Zumthor. Everyone meet up there. But France did fall to an attack, but that's probably okay. And we probably... Where's the Armored Golem? The Armored Golem is here in the middle of nowhere. He can probably go to France. There's some repair bots there. He can go get repaired there. And Zumthor you're sitting at? That's right. Zumthor is our main staging post, so that's good that that's happening. Got a lot of scouts in here as well. Now, if I remember rightly, we were just throwing scouts at Hydra, hoping they'd get through. And today will be no different. I plan to keep sending scouts through until something eventually changes. That's the optimistic way to deal with problems in your life, I feel. Might have the Armored Golem just sit at France for a little bit though. France is probably one of the more susceptible planets to attack. Also got a bunch of guys at Subject Zero. They can probably move to Zumthor as well. I mean, Subject Zero looks pretty well protected. In fact, no, it's not. We learnt last episode that the number of tractor beams I have is clearly not sufficient. But I don't need to worry about that just yet, because I can worry about that when I actually know where they're planning to attack. So, that's good. Alright, and we should have guys coming from France very soon. Oh, there they are. They're already here. Brilliant. I thought guys came from Subject Zero, or they already left? No, they're still coming. That's cool. Zumthor is our next attack point, and we're going to go into Pizza from here. So, that's right, we weren't going to conquer Pizza just yet. We were leaving that open. So that way the AI can't destroy us. That's the basic plan. Like we can't hold Pizza right now, so we're just going to move on. There is a factory that I want there, but you know, we don't particularly need it. So the next plan is to attack Tarek, wipe out what I can here, so that shouldn't be a problem either. And yeah, that's a reasonable attack force. We've got how many ships? 998 ships? Not bad. There are some engineers that seem to want to be healing the cursed golem, which is fair enough because it is constantly killing itself. A radar jammer. Huh. Well, I look forward to picking that up when I can, but right now we're going to Tarek. There's not a time for jamming radars. There's a time for action. It's always time for action, to be fair. Actually, no, it's not a time for fairness, it's time for action. Get it right, Seif. I'm sorry, I'll get it right next time. Damn right you will. Okay, and he's gonna... I like how these ships are all just sitting around the outside. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I like the fact that it's happened. Alright, so... These ships look like they weren't even selected. I don't know where they came from. Were they that second force that came from Subject Zero? Perhaps. It's all very exciting. I have literally exactly 1,000 ships in this system. Literally exactly. When one says exactly, one would assume literally is an implied word. You shouldn't have to say literally exactly, because that is what literal means. By its very definition, literal means this is the case. Which is, I believe, Latin. This is the case. Literal. Don't check that up, though. You know, just believe me. And if you are doing a paper on Latin, just, you know, put that little bit in there, and that your teacher or examiner or whatever will be really impressed with your knowledge of Latin. They'll be like, you know, what's your name? I don't actually know what your name is. Davidson! Davis Davidson, your expertise in Latin is amazing. I'll give you a X. Because I learned in Japanese games, there are rankings above A. So, Japanese games, they tend to go rating A. A is not the best. You'd think it would be, but it's not. What is actually is like, oh, should I just let loose a whole bunch of level 4 ships? Well, we can hold them off here maybe. That side is getting kind of wiped out by the electric shuttles. In fact, we kind of want to back off from the electric shuttles if we get the chance. Can we back off from them? Well, if we can, we are. And the golem is still 87% health. That's cool. So long as it's doing work. We've already lost over 100 ships, but we've done some damage, and that's what matters. You appear to be shooting at whatever this is. Oh, ion cannons. Great. This pleases me, my lord. My lord, why do you give me ion cannons when we ask for food? The peasants don't need any more ion cannons, my lord. They want food. They're just so hungry, my lord. I'm not sure why I'm saying my lord all the time anymore, my lord, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, we're gonna get a counterattack. Well, this is gonna suck. Okay, so destroy the tractor guardian. That's gonna fall pretty quick to bombers. But then we're gonna be counterattacked somewhere, and that happens in about 10 minutes or so, which actually makes me think I don't want to do this just yet. I might just actually, my resources are fine, so it doesn't mean I'm going to do. Come back here, Guardian. You're not stealing my dudes. I appreciate the attempt, though. Okay, we've wiped out their force field. No, we haven't. There it goes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get these guys, and we're going to head past the incident warp gate. We're going to come into here, get the Special Forces guard post. I was going to destroy this counterattack guard post, but I was thinking about it and thought maybe that, oh, what does need to happen is you need to get out of here. You're at 50% health, and that's too low. Not happy about that. We are losing a lot of forces at Tarek, which is why I don't want to go and destroy this immediately. I might bring in the Armored Golem to destroy that, because the Armored Golem tends to be able to make quick work of those sorts of things. And shields, they don't look like they're doing anything until the pink bombs hit them, because the pink bombs do amazing damage to structural. That's what bombers do. So when the pink bombs come, here they come. Watch the shields go. Ooh. Shields down to 50%. Contacting headquarters now. Master Orion 2. Gosh, okay. Did anyone ever play Master Orion 2? I'm going to assume no, because the game was made in 1995. But if you want to play the best 4X space game, yeah, look, I may be biased on this one, but give this to me. If you ever want to play the best space 4X game, don't play Galactic Civilizations or anything like that. Those games they're fine, but you know what they're not? They're not Master Orion 2. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Master Orion 2, isn't there a Master Orion 3? No, that is fool's gold. Don't go for Master Orion 3. That is literally a game that can play itself. I'm not sure why they made that game, but they did make it. But no, Master Orion 2, it just had so many good things. You know, one thing I particularly liked about it is the technology when you're researching it. Like, there's a technology path which is like, you know, a new type of computer. And what you can do with the computers is you can either upgrade your ship computers so the ships hit more often with their lasers. You could upgrade the computers on your missiles so all your missiles would do better, or you could do something else with computers. I don't know. Build something at your home, by your planets. But the reason why I bring it up and why I found it so fascinating is because you could do one of them. You could only do one, which forced you to trade. You know, a lot of games like not Master Orion, but like I think the game Civilization. I mean, you can trade and it makes your research slightly faster because you don't need to research all these points that they don't need to. You would have to trade with people for the same technology that you already had, because they had a different aspect of it. So you could start building alliances with, you know, human players and say, hey, look, if you research android workers, I'll research android farmers, and then we'll trade. And you had these really great trade agreements. I mean, some technologies were clearly better than others, but it was just a great game. I still love it to this day. I booted it up like 6 months ago, and I had the time of my life with it. And it is, seriously, when I say it's the best 4X game ever, space game, gotta put that condition in. It's probably not the best 4X game ever, but it's the best 4X space game. Because it's not Civilization, let's be clear. But, yeah, Master Orion 2, it's like $5 on GOG. This is not a Seif recommend. You know what? This has become a Seif recommends. Seif recommends you play Master Orion 2. It's $5. It ran on a 486, so it looks shit. If you right-click on everything, it'll tell you what you're looking at because you need to read something. Hopefully, if you are one of my... Oh! An advanced starship constructor. I didn't even know these were things. Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, I'll be coming back here. Now, I think the next thing we... Oh, shit, they've got raptors now. Okay, that's worth noting. Raptors are fast stealth ships. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do damage, and that's the problem with them. Okay, now that I've almost cleared out this planet, I'm going to go to this warp gate, the counterattack warp gate, and destroy that. We do have 500 reinforcement ships that we can attack, or defend rather, somewhere else. So I think it's safe enough to do this. If this proves to be a bad idea, I'll know very quickly. It'll be like 80 billion ships attacking you, and I'll be like, oh shit, that's a large number of ships. That'll be the next thing you hear me say after I destroy this. Maybe it won't be many. Maybe it'll be like 12. It won't be like 12. It'll never be like 12 ships. Because that's not what this game is. This game is not a friendly, happy, fun time game. It is a fun time game. It's a fun game, but it's not a friendly, happy, fun time game. It's a different thing. Alright, guys. Destroy the guard post. These guys have to come so close. Okay, where have we got? 200 ships. To Jove. To Jove. Alright, no, we do need to protect Jove. Because Jove, as you may remember, is our capital. Okay, so we will attack Jove. Because if they take Jove, we're just going to look like right fools because we'll lose. Thankfully, I believe I have the armored golem. I've still got 9 minutes. I don't want to defend it too quickly, but at the same time, I don't want to be in a position where they attack when I'm not ready. So, you know, I might go early. Just because last time I didn't go in time, and well, last time I went to the wrong place as well, as it turns out. But that's beside the point. That's just me being a moron. Alright, so we're good now. These guys can now go... You know what? These guys can go straight to Jove. 380 ships. They're going to be level 4 ships, so let's take more than we need. Okay. That'll be plenty of ships, I'm sure. So Tarek has some good things. It has a starship constructor, which I didn't even realize they had there. Mirror 5's great. It's exactly what I needed. Well, that was a level 4 planet. Level 4 planets are the second hardest to take out in the game, and we did it with most of our ships intact. Okay, we lost 2/3 of our ships. That really fills me with confidence for when I'm taking out the homeworlds. One of which I still have not found. That does bother me. We need more starships. Spire starship, what is that going to do? A sustained beam weapon. You know what, let's unlock a couple of levels of that, and let's build them as well. Just to... I can only build 2. Okay, I can't build many of them, but they, you know, they got it where it counts. And are we not building bombardment ships? Oh, you're not building bombardment ships. Well, build those. Reinforce that number. And since most things have been sorted out here, what I might do is get the old scout division. Because we're taking out Tarek. I reckon they can get to Signar now. No, I don't. They're going to die before they get there. So I'm pretty sure I've overcommitted this reinforcement wave, but it's like my father always said, better to overcommit to a defense than undercommit. And while I'm not sure my father actually said that, I think he'll agree with the sentiment. Because you don't want to undercommit to an attack. Of course, I don't think you want to overcommit either, but you know, I don't actually know the military strategy on this one. My father, I'll have to ask him, what is the correct strategy if someone's attacking you? He'll probably say attack them where they least expect it. I should really just have a Skype call with him and like record it someday and just ask him these questions. If like, you know, a whole bunch of things my father always said, and ask him if he'd actually say that or not. That would actually amuse me a great deal. Maybe I will do that. I probably won't. I'll do it over Christmas. I'll just have like a recorder and I'll just like ask him a bunch of questions and see what he says. An interview with my own father. Wow, that's thrilling stuff, guys. I've come up with the worst idea. these ships are coming for in a ragtag bunch, but as long as they arrive. So 6 minutes, still got plenty of time. We're getting a lot of research as well, actually. Yeah. So after this guy's done researching here, I'm sure we could build something else. You know what we need to build? I just remembered. Level 2 tractor beams. I've got a whole bunch of things around the main base, but I just don't feel that they would really protect all that much. What I do want to do is put more defenses in here. Because you cannot undefend your home planet. Because, as I've said before, if this falls, the game ends. And I'll look right silly as well. And I don't want to look right silly, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Couple of engineers. Oh, we've got a flagship here as well. Brilliant. I mean, I didn't even know there was a flagship there, but brilliant. They'll repair things, maybe. Oh, they're just building these defenses. Still got 5 minutes. It's nothing to worry about, and then they'll go repair these guys. And then, you know what I might do while I wait, is I might go clean out Spectre. Just because they've got a lot of ships there that are just chilling. So I'm just going to go in there, shoot a few guys up. Well, Spectre has a lot of level 3 ships now. Are we at progress level 3? Not yet. When does that change? Oh, it hasn't changed for a while, okay. They're probably not going to get to level 3, but they might, who knows. We're already at 83% of health in this guy. But, oh, in fact, he's not actually lowering that much. 465, yeah, he should be alright. What are you shooting at? Why are you shooting at the shields? That's not what I hired you for. I hired you to shoot the things that are actually dangerous to you. 560, okay. Whoa, they're actually going up? How is this even possible? Oh, actually, you're dying. You know what, that was a good idea, but poorly executed. Let's leave. Let's go back to Jove. And they're just gonna go back home. I get the feeling I just woke up a whole bunch of ships. I did. That was not a clever idea. As ideas go, not one of the best I've ever had. Oh well. And apparently there's some broken stuff here. Interesting. I'm not actually sure we need to have a force field around this either, but we do have one. So, for now I guess it can stay. Alright, so the attack is in 3 minutes. Still plenty of time to look around. What's going on in Fizz anyway? Fizz is our next attack. Not a lot really, nothing super important to look at. I mean, there's some things to build, but really I just need to get to Fires of Doom, then protect it on the Dragon side and the Hydra side. You know, it makes sense that Fires of Doom are in the middle between a Dragon and a Hydra. Oh, they got the Signar! Okay, that confirms Ash is the home world. I was really kind of hoping it was Solaire, because that would be great, but no, Ash is definitely the home world. Because Signar is just too well defended. Especially the Ash Gate. I mean, look at a whole bunch of level 5 ships just sitting around there. I mean, the Hoth Gate has a whole bunch of level 5 ships sitting around. No, I'm certain that's it, because if we check another level 4 world next to a home world, let's see if we can find another level 4 that's not next to a home world. Yeah, see, these ships aren't all level 5, whereas the ones right next to the home world are. So that's your big indicator, I suppose. Anyway, 2 minutes. So we've looked at that. While we're waiting, let's look at some research. More turrets? Nah. Mobile space dock? It's sometimes useful, especially if you got leech ships, but Fortress could be fun, but no. I mean, Fortress would be useful. I could always build it inside the AI homeworlds when I'm attacking them. Or I could just go with another Spire Starship. No, it's a little bit wasteful then. Honestly, I'm just thinking about building these just because I want this. but no. Let's be patient. Well, patience isn't actually an issue here. It's not the lack of patience, it's just the lack of restraint. That's actually right, it's lack of restraint. I just want big ships. I want big ships, and I cannot lie. You other brothers could deny if you felt like it, but you probably won't, because you probably agree that you also want big ships, if you know what I mean, brothers? Brothers, you see what I'm doing? Yeah. I really wish that was the song. I just do. Increases the speed of allied ships. Oh, it doesn't decrease them though. No. Assault transport, we could do that. At some point. But not now. You know, I'm not really sure I need to research anything. I mean, there's a lot of things I might want to research. In fact, I'm going to build a science lab right here, just so that way I can think of sciencey things. Have I found any more research facilities? ARS. There's one in Malphine. It's a level 4. It's a level 1 world, so it's actually fairly easy to get to, and it's got an artillery golem. Yeah, that's not a bad choice of places to go after Fire of Doom. Okay. Oh, here they come. We have 214 ships. And what is their capital ship they brought along? That is a Zenith starship. Alright, not too bad. Oh, and they also brought raptors. Of course they did. Doesn't everyone bring raptors these days? Who brings raptors to a non-stealth fight, honestly? But the fact that they've got raptors and they're using them quite frequently make me think that I might want to start thinking about having more tachyon emitters. Because the tachyon emitters are really the only thing that's going to stop them. How many ships do they have? 10. And after they're destroyed, they'll destroy the Zenith starship, and it'll be a pretty much clean sweep after that. So that... It was over-defended. True, I knew it would be, but like I said, I can't afford to under-defend this, because it's my home world. This is the last ditch of humanity. When little Sally looks to the sky, she will remember that humanity was saved to this day. Who's little Sally, you might ask? Why, she's the little girl in all of us. Or in... You know what? I was about to make a joke that I just realized I really didn't want to make, and don't ask what it was. But... And don't even try to guess what it was, because it was a horrible joke and it's not safe. Ever. Yeah. Anyway. Next world we're taking is Fizz, so let's just get these ships repaired. This shouldn't take too long. Yeah, you can see they're being repaired on the side there. They're doing a good job. 89, 92, 94. I kind of like just watching the numbers sometimes. I'm the sort of person who enjoys watching progress bars, though, so what does that tell you about myself? It tells you that I'm a sad, lonely individual who enjoys watching progress bars. And you know what? I'll accept that. That is my life, watching progress bars. Okay, let's go. Before Commander starts talking about other bizarre shit. We should also have some starships here now as well. Zenith bombardment ships? That's not what I wanted. Oh, there they go. Zenith Spire starships. Look at them. Look at all their glory. Zenith ships tend to be pure white. I'm not sure why, but I'm okay with this. Also, I've got some mirrors. The mirrors are more like squares. I'm not sure why they're mirrors, but they are. Okay. Scouts. Scout division. Hello. Can you get to Ash? I don't believe you could right now. Could you get to Solaire? Actually, where are some we haven't got scouted? It's probably a better idea. The scout places we haven't got scouted. We haven't even been to Cyndaquil. Oh! If there is or Mars. If there is a bloody factory in those places, I am going to be right unhappy. There's going to be one of those places. There has to be. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh. How did I miss checking 2 planets? Alright. They are in Sivir now. They are going to Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil has an advanced research facility. Not quite what I was after, but definitely something I'll take. Oh shit, we've got ships coming to Mercury. Oh, look, they'll be dead before they get anywhere. But before I be so bold, let's put up some more tractor beams and a beam cannon. In fact, are these even going to be finished in time? Barely. So long as they don't run out of resources, which it looks like I'm going to run out of resources before they're built, which means they're just going to get through. Okay, so next choice is Mars, because I haven't been there before ever. I really don't want there to be what I'm looking for at Mars. I mean, it's a very Warhammer 40,000 reference if there's a shipyard on Mars. No, there's not. Is there really only one in this entire game? I still don't believe that. Because there's two. There's one on Hydra. They're right next to each other. Of course they are. Oh wait, we didn't check Armageddon either? Oh jeez. By the way, if you're going to be in Armageddon next week, if you're in New Zealand, I'll be there on the Saturday. No one will be, but if you are, let me know. Post a comment or something. Okay, now I just want to see what happens at Armageddon. Oh, and let's see how well these defenses do. Armageddon... an AI super terminal, whatever that is. Oh, that's actually not bad. Anyway, Mercury's being attacked. A siege starship got through. And no one really seems to be stopping it. Although, I've got this, which actually might stop it. It did not. It only mildly hurt it. This is probably going to suck. There's not much I can do about this. Because, I mean, all my ships are so far away. They're all in Tarek, yeah. This stupid thing is trying to save them, but it's not going to get there in time. You know, I just had a thought. I can try and build a shield. Can I get it up in time? It's going to be close. Got 4 seconds. Haha! Shielded, bitches! Now what do? You got a shield up. You can't do shit. Oh, that hurt. Never mind. Oh! And it's doing damage under the shields. Oh, but we repair! We're gonna need more engineers, though. No, it didn't happen.
Beautiful humans.
And we've got an energy brownout. That is disappointing, but we can fix that fairly quickly, I believe. Because I don't think we've been building energy collectors. So we can just build some energy collectors, collect some energy, and that will fix the brownout maybe? Hopefully. Oh, they tried so hard. And got so far, but in the end, here comes the the Devourer Golem. Darn it, I really thought they could have done it. They were so close. The Engineer Division tried and tried, but it was not to be. Anyway, guys, speaking of things that were not to be, this episode going forever is also not to be, and I will see you guys next time when we play more of this game. Because that's what we do. We play this game a lot. See ya, guys. Bye! Meow.